do you do much, I suppose, preserving of stuff for the winter? Have you got a set plan every year to do X, Y, and all this kind of stuff?
The berries all go into jam, and but then again, I don't mind if the jam is not jellying because I use it in my porridge.
Oh yeah.
I rarely eat bread, so it's more of a. The sugar goes in there to preserve it. Basically, I don't add water, so it is a dense, full of taste thing anyway. You know.
What would you say percentage-wise of your overall, say, intake of food that you need, that you're able to just get yourself, and then versus what you have to, versus that you have to go and maybe barter for or actually purchase?
Or actually buy. Yeah. Now what I still don't have is potatoes. Yeah, because of the pheasant and his missus were digging up my a few years ago. So and I'm not. I have the Tibet, and it doesn't get the blight. So I'm not getting another potato.
Okay.
I want to just keep that one. I tried grains. What went completely wrong because the mice and the rats got it.
Yeah.
So I ended up with the same amount than I started. So
you'd buy in a bit of that.
So I buy organic flour. Yeah.
What about meat and all that kind of stuff?
Rice, I have a nice deal with meat because I'm an artist and I paint a friend of mine, and she's organic now.
So she'd have...
She wanted a painting. I was plotting always how to kill Astrid to get that painting. I said, it's not for sale. I'm in love with the painting, and by the way, it's not finished. And one day, I thought, like, she's one of my best friends. So I went, took the painting, and I said, like, I'm not selling you the painting, but you can have it if I have lifelong meat supply.
Lifelong? Wow,
yeah, but
I need to start painting.
I'm not eating meat every day, so...
I know, but still you need a bit of,
But it's, I mean, this is a brilliant deal for me.
Absolutely. That's like win the lotto.
Yeah.
And what sort of meat
are you... That's why I'm not bothering with animals or whatever, that is really great sauce there.
And what type of meat is it you're getting from her? She's rare breed sort of cattle or something, or lambs, or...
She has, what is
Dexter's,
it called?
Kerry cows.
What is it called? The best of the best.
Dexter's are way up there, I think.
Yeah, no, what is it? It will come to me.
No, it doesn't matter. What about lamb, chicken, any of that kind of stuff?
And then pig.
Bit of pork, yeah.
Sometimes, pork. Sometimes she has sheep there. It changes.
Yeah. But the fact that you're not eating it every day, it's not like you're draining her of meat or anything like that.
No, and you have one piece of meat and you eat 3 days of it, or you have you see, because it's good meat, the fat, the sauce, is the taste. Like you have really, you can get more out of it. You eat the meat off and then you throw it in a stew and all the glibbery bits or whatever, they just cook away and again give taste and
You mentioned tallow the last time here.
Yeah.
So where do you get it? Just for somebody that doesn't know what tallow is, just somebody watching the video later.
I have the rest of it here. You might want to film. You might want to film the. Okay, so this is indeed. I put
bay leaves.
Bay leaves in there for taste, digestion, as well to keep it right. So you see now here is the fat. So I take that out. That has to be done as well. This is the rest of it. Make firelighters of that. And then it goes through there, okay, so that the bits are not... And here... Under there, see, is water.
Yeah.
So that cleans it again. So that is my end product.
But tell me your source here again. You're getting meat from this
local butcher.
Local butcher. What's you go up? You ask him for what though? You don't ask him for tallow. You get the end bits of this, that, and the other.
You ask for tallow, or often they call that suet wood. You ask for the kidney.
Kidneys. Right.
So the fat is around the kidneys.
Yeah.
And loads of it. So you get a hump like this. Make sure you're not cutting the kidney, but you kind of can rip it all apart.
Yeah. And just let it render in there.
But fuck it in your pot, render it. So the winter is really good because you don't want to burn it.
Yeah,
or people
just let
can
it
do it
simmer,
in slow cooker or something like that. But in the winter the range is on anyway. So that is really handy to because then it melts and then you clean it, render it.
So you use it for cooking, you use it for
everything.
Candles.
Making candles, brush my shoes.
Oh yes, yes, brush your
so
shoes.
That indeed heated now. And my boots, I have to dry them, they're behind you.
Very good. So it just puts a little protective layer from the rain on it.
Yeah, so because the tallow is hard, it needs to be. So, and then I melt it, and then I pour it over there. And
out of curiosity, does the butcher usually have demand for it, or is it something that they end up throwing out, or
they have to pay for it to get rid of it?
Wow. Okay.
So yes, we were all told when the seed oils came, sunflower oil, vegetable oil, right? So margarine. Yeah, that was to fatten turkeys, but they didn't like it, so they started selling it to humans. And that is when as well all this, animal fat is not good for you, and because they wanted to sell those products.
Yeah, well, it also just, the term, maybe it should be called something else, because once it's called fat, it just assumes it makes you fat. That's the problem, it's the wording.
Our body is able to take the goods out of animal fat.
Yes.
Yeah, and for digestion, you have your herbs going in there.
You need it for your nails and your hair and all that usual stuff.
As well, you don't need to eat that much meat.
No, it's
when
the fat
you
that's
have
on
tallow.
it. Yeah.
Because the fat is, all the goodies are in there. So all this, and I made one sunflower oil as well. That goes off within a week.
Once that's hardened, do you even bother put it in the fridge? Does it need to be put anywhere?
No, I actually have pots from last year, and they are still good.
Still good, yeah.
So it is, it doesn't really go off like.
It looks like.
You have to clean it properly.
Yeah, well,
I had actually one jar. That jar there, I was like, I was getting a bit sloppy here. Yeah, so you have to clean it properly because otherwise, it can.
It looks like you have more than enough there for a long. That seems to be a lot there to me, between that one and that.
Yeah.
But then you have lots of uses, I suppose.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, or tools, secateurs.
Yes. Yeah, keeps the rust off them.
I mean, light the range.
Yeah,
brilliant.
Good way of cleaning, yeah.
So that is the last now. So when I go and get some sawdust, I actually have to do that, get some sawdust, and I mix it with sawdust in a tray, and then little blocks. Yeah.
Oh, it helps start your fire.
Yeah. That's just sawdust and tallow.
Okay.
Firelighter.
Firelighters. Wow, cool. I've done similar with cattails. Cattails from the river.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter what
what it is.
Sawdust is just because it's around there. You can throw everything in there, really.
So yes.
keep it away from animals. It's fat.
Yeah,
They love it.
They love it. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a bird. I have a robin coming in, and he picks the.
Well, when I cook a bit of meat and there's a bit of fat left over in it, I usually hold on to it, and apart from using it myself, I'd mix it with some of the hen's meal, and the extra.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like anything, So the other reason, I think, there is another thing, like we don't eat organ meat either anymore.
Okay.
Have you seen organ meat in the shops? No. But the problem is, when your animal is getting antibiotics, not proper food or whatever, it stores in the fats in the organs. Yeah?
Right.
Yeah. So exactly. So then that is where the
We're getting it from.
where you get the
I do like a bit of liver, so that would be a concern where you're getting it from.
Make sure you have a good source. Make sure you have a good source where it comes from. You know.
Yeah.
Like because I like organ meat very much, and it's really good for you. But yeah, you don't want to have the poisons, of course. You know. So that is another thing. But because, like, if you look at a cow and what nowadays is eaten from it, but what you could eat.
Yeah, well, oxtails and necks and various.
Tongue, you know, it is ridiculous, really, that so much is actually thrown away or ends up at chicken feed or dog food or whatever, you know.
Do you make any, I mean, you don't go to farmers markets or anything like that selling like tallow or candles, or you don't do any products that type of way?
I go to Ballina, they have this heritage market.
Right.
That's where I sell tallow candles, you know, and firelighters and Irish wool felted fairy hats. But it is indeed the old trades.
Run that one by me. Irish wool. What did you say it was? Irish wool. Yes, okay.
Actually, but this is not Irish wool. It's really my topper hat. It's wait.
Okay.
That's one I made.
Right.
But that is really. They usually don't look like this because I made a snake there as well.
They would sell really well, especially coming up to Halloween and things like that, would they?
Yeah, but this one is the topper of the top.
Yeah.
I don't sell that one.
Yeah, well, you're gearing towards a market there, you know, you have to...
But yeah, and that's not Irish wool actually. And you see that as the colours as well. The other one's colours I dyed myself then. And while I got from somebody wool now, more commercial one, so I will use that.
What's in that to stiffen it?
That is the wool itself.
Right.
So some wool felts and some wool doesn't. Okay? So, and you have different grades as well of how stiff it gets. Okay. Depends on the wool. Really, you have so many different wools. Some felt to only to a certain degree, so that would be very floppy. So it would be more for a blanket or something. Yeah. You know, it doesn't really. And some do even more than this. You know, they really get really tight. And some are too scratchy. You only want to make slippers of them, but don't want to wear it on your head. So there is a bit of that. Okay. But yeah, make things from what you so Bali now. Yeah. But the thing is, of course, I don't have to only look at my sales because we get money to have a stall up there. Excellent. Because you're busy making something, you engage with the people, you answer all their questions. Yeah, yeah, it's a thing. It's a little as workshop well in itself. And promote. Last year was lovely. I had a woman and she asked me, and this and that, and how are you? And sorry, I asked so many questions. I said, like, that's why we're here. That's why we're here. so that other people get inspired and do it. And she was...
Well, that's good that you get us something to go, because you can't gauge what you're going to sell, really.
No.
And you're travelling and you already have an expense to get there.
No, the purpose is indeed to be actually doing your stuff there, and this is what I love, indeed. Like, I'm not a salesperson. I want people to do work with their hands and
you're more there for the
stop
engagement.
shopping. And this woman, she was really nice. So I said, like, no, ask me whatever you want. That's why I'm here. And she said they started local farmers' wives group.
Right.
And everything what is not used, to find use for it.
Repurpose it.
Brilliant. Because when you look at sheep's wool, that's thrown away. I mean, we already use it as mulch.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous, really. Yeah, so she was indeed, and I thought, like, oh my God, this is brilliant.
Yeah.
You know, that farmers' wives, that they look like, okay, what is not sold here, what is wasted, and what can we do with this?
And the group is brainstorming.
Brilliant. Yeah. I love, that is why you do it.
People have left coins. Very good. Okay.
You know.
Come here, tell me, is there any history to this house? Does it go back a long way? What do you know about it, like before your time?
It is certainly more than 200 years old.
Yeah.
At least I found a coin in a window. That's what I would do. Put the coin in when the window goes in. So I redid the window and took that coin but put a euro in there, you know.
Yeah. Do you know anything about the previous owners? Or?
So, Funny Barney, they called him. So he lived here, the two brothers. But then there was... you find in the garden flowers, a rose bush. I mean, there was very little here.
Yeah.
But like the Spanish bluebells, a rose bush here and there. So, and I know from a neighbor, she used to come here as a little girl because there was one who went to America and came back.
Right.
Yeah, so she would have had the money. She got the 2 rooms which were there,
right.
Okay, and there's stories as well of the sisters upstairs. There's a little window upstairs, so the roof, like with all of the cottages, was raised in built over the old roof. Was all in here, the old beams and stuff. So, but the longest I can go back, I pointed the whole house. Yeah, so. And when I came to the west end, it felt different. And then I took very quickly to building with stone as well. I built the extension myself. What looks like it has always been there, because there was a ruin there and there was plenty of stone. I built a wall and thought it was not too difficult. So I really took to that. And I realized this part was built long before this part. Okay. So in that west wall as well, you had square holes filled in, under you had round holes, and under that again round holes. Okay, so that was first there. With a shed whatsoever, roof built higher and higher again. So, and then what I found as well is you dig up the floor.
Yeah, I was going to ask about the foundation next.
Yeah. So, and from this room now to this room, there was, from the entrance there to the door where it is now, a stone row. That is the base of a mud wall.
Yeah.
And where the entrance was, a little flag. Right, so, and under the flag...
Pot?
Blue bottle. I read every single book about history and old tools and whatever in the local library. They put that, the entrance stone, to keep evil spirits away.
Oh, okay.
So I knew that was the entrance. So that confirmed, but that is the old. So there's a lot of things what confirms that that is the oldest part. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean,
So it's old. I mean, human habitat. Oops. Human habitation is absolutely. It's an.
Would you know what the two? Sorry, before you were two brothers, and I presume just small farm holders or something. I mean, it's swampy ground, isn't it?
It used to. I didn't have money at the time to buy more land with it, so the land behind and there and across the road was originally with that house, and of course the rights to walk across the road. Yeah. So, but it would have always been a small farm. Yeah, it's the usual
stuff. But would you say so? It's kind of boggy, is it? When you first came here, kind of boggy, swampy. So they would have had to maybe build it up or raise it to build a house here. You know, you can't really build a house in a bog, really.
This land is certainly farmed for a long time, but it's called Monmore here.
Yes.
So you go across the road and you are in the middle of the bog. Yeah. So, and this is very boggy here as well. I'm at the low end of the hill. So I get the extra water as well. So the land indeed has the tendency constantly to go back to bog because of the water being waterlogged.
I mean, is there only a short distance down that it goes to sort of like blue clay or something like that to get something solid to build on?
Depends. So in front of the shed there is loads of soil. Oh, okay. But again, everybody goes like, oh, lovely black soil. Yeah.
It's...
Because just the cow manure went there. Yeah. So there is a build-up. When you go over there was nothing. There was, it was like that. That is now much more. Yeah, so the pH, you change the pH by having a lot of trees, leafy trees, not your conifers in your that can bring that it brings up your pH that you get what is.
So this is where we are tonight. Nice view. It's going to be cold though. Very good.
Yeah.
So
that's, apples in the bog. Yeah.
So, we'll put it like this: what would you take for food-wise? What would you take out of the land here? I mean, apart from your would you be constantly going out just picking hairy bittercress or dandelions or various little things like that, just for salady stuff? And
will we go out?
Can do. Yeah.
Okay. Because then I can show you what I eat now.
Yeah, that'd be good, yeah. Give an idea what people can get.
Hat because it's cold.
Get in character.
Get in character.
I'll turn this one off, so I know you spring in both, but I'll just try and remember to turn it on when I come back in.
And I just get some...
Because I do a bit of foraging myself, but I would only be a novice forager, so there's probably far more stuff here.
I introduce stuff here as well Okay, just close the door.
Let's keep the heat in.
Yeah.
You go ahead, I'll let you go first.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what I eat a lot at the moment is those, but I have a different, better place to go. But you see the amount of chop and drop here. You know, you see sticks and stuff everywhere. So
You got your willows for tomorrow.
That's yeah. Let's see. Okay. Let's see, where is a nice...
Any wild garlic coming up yet?
No, that is
No,
not
don't have it here.
wild garlic. Let me see if I
That's
have
the tree leek, is it?
Yeah, three-cornered leek.
Three-cornered leek.
Let's
There's lots
see.
of this.
Nah, they are small. Let me see if I find a nice...
Onions.
Always a bunch. Always pull up a bunch. And then I only take the big ones. And they can be bigger. Let me see if I find a nice big one.
Are they up early? I've never...
From September to May.
Okay.
Why grow onions?
Yeah, you have lots of it here, so...
Like... oops, sorry.
All right, no worries.
I'm just looking now because they are small. Yeah, here you have a nice one. That gets a nicer size, but they can get even bigger.
So you have no shortage of it here, so...
Yeah. So they... that is really... I mean, it's amazing. All winter... having the... I think I have to check the wild garlic, actually, if that is coming up.
It should be a certain...
It is about
appearing at the
time,
moment.
yeah. Just let me see if I find... And you...
Of course, you have your nettles there already, so...
Nettles coming up as well, and... Show you that in a second. So you see, look, abundance.
Yes, yeah.
This is abundance. It's not invasive, it's abundance.
Yeah.
Make use of it. Like, and you know, I mean, you see, I only pick the big ones out.
Yeah.
Mulch. I'm just trying to find a... Yeah, and with nettles, indeed, they just come up. So, what I do... They're really tiny still.
Yeah.
I pick the top 4 leaves, and at this stage, they really don't sting you.
No.
And this is sweet.
Yeah, I've eaten lots of nettles.
Don't pick them later, okay?
Oh, I know,
You pick that and they make new leaves, okay? So you can prolong that a bit.
Yeah.
But they're not nice picking them later. But all the herbs, they are nice, young.
I know one year I done the seeds as well and put them in a jar for cereals.
I have the seeds as well. I harvest them together with the fiber.
Okay, yeah.
You know, it's the right time. It's the right time.
You spin the fiber or something. You do.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the way it falls into the same time. So that's why. But you always want to pull them up, and in the winter it's easy to because everything is soggy and soft. In a bunch, if you pull them up, only one, they break.
Yes.
So in a bunch like this, that is always better.
You mentioned one thing the last time I was here, and I haven't come across it in my area. I can't remember. It's like what was it, crow's seeds or something, or?
Oh, the crow garlic.
Crow garlic, yes.
Yeah, let's go to the other onion types because see. The winter here grows onion types because you have to eat them now so that you don't get those infections. We are vulnerable because it's winter. We don't get much vitamin D, so we get infections.
Do you use the bamboo for anything? Or?
Onions. Yeah, I mean, you're straight stick you need for a lot of things, isn't it?
Right, where are we going? You lead the way.
So, okay, so let's have a look at... other onion types. I actually need a few more. I eat them. They go through my food almost every day.
Yeah.
And my body wants. I feel then later I don't want to eat onions, but in the winter I do want to eat onions all the time because my body needs it.
Your body tells you.
Yeah, you know, it's really your body wants that stuff, and nature provides it. Ah, look, now here.
There's a biggie.
See?
Yeah, perfect.
That's what I'm... sometimes I recognize indeed, like, there's good ones in there. Okay.
Deadly. Good smell.
So it's real... Yeah, winter is really onions. I Okay, show you that's in front of the house, the other ones. And they don't grow in fertile soil. Okay? So when people go invasive, no, they're actually really good in that. You know, when and she put them right, your vegetable bed, and they didn't do it. It's like, no, plant them in your grass, in your lawn. Yes, yeah. Where there's no soil, they grow on clay. They really have this first gap.
Yes.
And when the soil gets more fertile, they disappear. They don't do.
Is that your comfrey?
Don't
over
put
there,
it
is
in your. Oh no, this is now you say comfrey, and that is actually comfrey is not up yet.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
This is figwort.
Never heard of it.
Figwort.
Oh, figwort. Yes, I have heard of it. Yes. Sorry,
with these tiny little flowers where the hoverflies stand in front,
yes.
And so. And what you see, it grows through the whole winter, meaning there is soil activity.
And have you used for that?
Yeah, so only already because it's soil activity means it is working. Hello, homie. That's my Robin, who comes in. Meaning the soil gets fertile, plus it grows on nothing. Yeah. Comfrey already needs a certain fertility to grow. This stuff, and comfrey is not up yet, grows all winter. So it's a really good one for use like comfrey.
Yes, okay, yeah.
And there's saponins in there, so you can and it's good for your skin. It's a medicinal one. It's not for food.
Yeah, it's not a food.
But I started seeing it and seeing what it does, as well. What it does, it goes. Yeah, let me see now. If you here, it bends over and makes roots.
Suckers and yeah.
And certainly where you have this stupid couch grass, it just goes over and you get rid of the couch grass. Yes. I mean, I love it. I really love it. And as well, indeed, this is woody parts, so woody stuff,
good for fungi, the ground, yeah.
Oh yeah, here have your seeds.
Yeah.
It's not an edible, but I discovered it or observed it a few years ago and thought like, ooh, I want a easy to propagate. What you see, it already makes roots. Just you pick it and stick it in somewhere and it goes away. So I actually started putting it everywhere.
Just to get the grass away and stuff.
Just as a border, and then cut it and feed soil, and like you would with comfrey. But this one is before comfrey.
Right.
So that is really cool.
All right. So the crow's onion, or what did you call it? Crow
garlic, or field garlic.
Because I have been looking for this around my area and I haven't found it. So I'm curious as to get a hands on it.
So you see, look, that's the garlic, more leek types. Yeah. There's a lot of different leek types. So you have, let me see, I think the crow, is the crow already up? Yeah. They look all the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they have this, see here, actually I'm picking this one. It will come back. Yeah. So they look, that might actually be even I find it difficult sometimes at that stage to see if it is
crow garlic or not.
Crow garlic or Bevington leek.
Okay.
Yeah, because Bevington leek is up now as well. So
what's that nice little bunch of green there?
Oh, that is your Spanish bluebell.
Oh, right, yeah, it's just a flower.
There is loads there, and I just left them because that lady planted them, so,
Well, if it grows, why not?
Exactly. So those you find now along roads as well. And what comes next here as well is this one here. See them?
Oh, yeah.
So when they get a little longer, sort of the same like this, Okay, they wouldn't have that white. That is your daylily. So later, you eat the flowers. It's gorgeous. You can eat the roots as well. They're like little potatoes or what. But needs fertility to make lots of those little ones. But it's lovely. So in a few weeks' time, wouldn't cut them twice. Cut them once is fine and they come back. You know, you don't want to exhaust the
All right.
plant.
What else would you pop in the basket?
Yeah, you know, instead of talking about it, I just picked my dinner, so. So, it is like, okay, we had frost, but what is still there as well is a really good one in winter
sorrel.
annual is your sorrel, exactly. It's because it has vitamin C.
Yeah,
And
I eat plenty of that anyway. It's good with me fish.
like, indeed, like sour. So sorrel is
Plenty of it there too.
yeah, so I leave that as well. It comes up here and there.
Do you ever eat the primrose leaves? Is that primrose there, is it?
Is the primrose coming up? Oh yeah, they are. Yeah, a bit of that. I wouldn't do so. So indeed, when they're young, that here. When they're young, and certainly they had a bit of frost, but softens the taste.
Oh yeah.
So that it's always when stuff gets older, you get that herby, bitter, yeah.
Well, I'm used to that kind of taste at this stage.
Exactly.
I mean, I've been eating.
Thanks for saying that. You get used to
Yeah,
it. Think about it as herby.
Yeah, I've been eating plantain plenty of times, so you know that kind of.
And indeed, now it is nice you pointed that out, because the frost makes stuff when they're older, and if they wouldn't have had the frost, they would have had much stronger taste.
Yeah.
And now you go like, yeah.
Well, you kind of like
over there you see the Babington leek.
Oh yeah.
You see the Babington leaf coming, coming there. So that is really, when you start eating that, don't wait for the summer.
You kind of miss it, so you do after. No,
like
you do kind of miss it when you taste it again. Say, oh yeah, that was nice.
Yeah. Oh, you can as well. Oh no, that is another one. I was looking for.
There's two
no,
of them
that
there,
is
aren't
not. No, sorry. See what here still is your marjoram, but I dry them as well.
What do you call it, marjoram?
Marjoram.
Not familiar with that one, no.
It's not a wild one. You can find it in the wild, but usually it's more of a garden.
Oh, that's good.
Macaroni and stuff. Yeah, but again, this taste is a lot herby because it's winter.
Yeah.
So they have this more stronger, and it is much sweeter when they really in spring come. And you see where the stronger taste what comes through.
Yeah, it's nice though.
Yeah, but that is much nicer when it comes again, like, you know. And then you have, of course, your thyme and your usual thing is. But it's pretty much that. So it's now okay. Strawberry leaves. You could eat strawberry leaves.
You got plenty of wild strawberries knocking around anyway. I see them everywhere.
So is
that a well you have? No, not really. It's a stream. Well.
Yeah, but I still have to. It's not really a well.
Keeps the wildlife.
I suppose to, but I kind of got distracted too much to sort it out further. I dug the whole thing down, built it up, because it was only a meter built, and then it's one of those 150,000 projects. Are
those kind of apple trees over there?
Yeah, you see, indeed, and this is a lovely one.
Holly of some sort?
Oregon grape. And see, it starts flowering. See? And then it almost takes a year till it has the berries. Like, it takes a long time.
What did you call it?
Oregon grape.
Oregon grape.
Oh, what is the other one? There's other names as well to it. But they take a long time. They are, how many years old? 10?
Okay.
Here's another one, but this one is doing actually quite good.
Very good. Alrighty.
Like, yeah, now is really, but it's onion time.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm so happy with the three-cornered leek, because that is really...
Well, you have abundance of it anyway.
Yeah, and it's what you need. It's really what you need with the weather, and I'm not really a salad person, certainly not in winter. I don't want cold stuff in winter. Sometimes I do. What you have now as well would be your Jerusalem artichokes. Jerusalem artichokes, and I grate them with three-cornered leeks and an apple.
Right.
You know, my app, I still have a few, but so yeah. So there's always something green coming from outside.
Okay, I suppose the only other thing now that might be good to talk about is that particular project. Hold on, I'll start this one up here now. So on your new site,
Yeah.
let me see, is that recording? Yeah, on your new site, that
Centropic.
centropic site, is that what you call it, or what's that sort of structure that you're building there?
Okay, let's talk about the grow ring for.
That's what it's called, the grow ring fort.
The grow ring for.
Right.
Yeah. So, okay. Now, when you're down in the loop, you know, what was it, 20 years ago, everybody was like, oh, great, polytunnels. There is not a single one left.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah? When you live coastal like that, forget polytunnels.
Yeah.
And certainly with a storm with 160 kilometers per hour.
That's for sure.
I mean, but that didn't affect the polytunnels because they were not there anymore anyway.
They went the same way as the bouncy trampolines.
So, yeah. Do you own a trampoline? It just sticks to my head. Yeah, that. So, and I personally don't like polytunnels for different reasons. It is indeed the plastic. I have seen you have to renew it after a certain time anyway.
Yeah.
And I just don't like the atmosphere in it. The air breathes plastic.
Yeah.
You know, so as well, I was asked to do a workshop, and I was happy the sun wasn't shining, and you could open the doors. I was fine, but as soon as it's just so I concentrated on no polytunnels. What does grow without them? And then you see, I have that little extension, you know, tomatoes. So I have a little bit of that.
Yes, yeah.
But yeah, so let's stop that. Make another coffee.
Yeah, sure.
And,
Feel that wind chill. Ooh, right.
so.
Have you used AI yet?
I used, that is a good question indeed. As an artist and all that, I have used the AI to translate something.
Yeah.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. And what was incredible handy.
Yeah.
What was incredible handy. I absolutely have to admit this, because otherwise I would have spent a fortune and loads of time or whatsoever to get that done. So, and I had it proofread then as well by somebody, and it was spot on.
And
so,
like almost 100% of artists are very worried about AI. What would your concerns be? I suppose like every other artist.
If I still can't really grasp that a lot of people don't see stuff is AI.
I suppose, yeah.
Like
a lot of YouTube videos now are fully AI.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, because they're not even having ums or breathing in it. They're just talking non-stop without taking a break.
You get milk now from the shop, what is actually made from powder milk.
Oh, is it?
It is.
Okay.
I found out because I thought, like, when every farmer has their break now, where does the milk come from? Okay. It's from powder milk. So sorry about that, because that other milk is indeed from, you get it from the machine, you know, it's a local farmer who, so, okay.
Thanking you. So yes, so that was positive. I wasn't expecting that now. So positive, you're positive towards AI.
No.
No.
No, I'm not. It's kind of what my problem, one of the biggest problems is that we will have electricity outages.
Yeah.
Yeah, and electricity use of them is horrendous. And certainly here in Ireland, where they invite all these big companies, is or want to divert the Shannon now, and you know, that is because of AI. AI is not intelligent. It is like the school system. It can only chew and puke. It cannot create. You only can create when you are connected to source. Then you can create. And AI is not, you know, so I'm not afraid of it or whatsoever. It's an incredible tool to control and manipulate people. Yeah, that's what it is indeed designed. And it makes you stupid. When you ask AI, it gives you the answer you want to hear. You have to actually know the answer.
I know what you mean, yeah.
To get the right answer out of AI.
Yeah.
It is, or ChatGPT.
Well, it's changing a bit.
It is, and there is as well, of course, programmed in there to ring fence certain people.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they tell you bullshit.
Yeah.
And
try to look up Donald Trump on it, you'll get nowhere.
whatever, whoever pays. And so, no, it doesn't.
But you will find tools for it and uses just like, you know, which...
I have to say there was immense help for it. Yes, absolutely. So from the artist point of view, I think, yes, of course, you know, like, oh, what is it now? Like these ugly caricatures.
Yeah, well, that's all
what
changing.
Everybody hypes.
Yeah. Would you write a book now with it?
Oh.
No.
That's indeed. It indeed is another thing of...
See, I'd be a terrible writer. I'd be dyslexic. It would be very helpful if you were thinking of writing. You'd put down the flavour or the idea. I wouldn't have a style of writing because I don't.
I had once... Indeed, she wrote a text, and I wrote like, this sounds very much like AI has written it. And she was like, I hear this so often, but I write this. And she was a scientist. And I said, like, maybe it is because it doesn't bring over soul. Again, this, yeah? Like, maybe bring in examples or because it was... But no, what I think, anyway, with artists and stuff, yeah, I think, and I think it will happen as well. All this famous, if it is a band or whatsoever, yeah, so people who are not conscious go there and have to see it because it's the thing now.
Not getting you there now. Famous, like a movie or something, or
doesn't matter what it is. If you want art, you go to the artist.
yes,
it's the same like with food. If you want food, you go to the farmer. And this whole thing that's why I think, and I think it will change. You see this with food, people want to go to the farmer, not to the shop, and I think with the arts it will go the same way. That people go to small things where you sit in front of your musician and not on a big stage where everything is playback anyway, to actually have a connection with the artist.
That's true, yeah.
And
well, that'll be more looked.
Like you meet me and you buy the CD.
Yeah.
You know, like I think because every movement has a contra movement.
Yeah.
And I think
you are there for the atmosphere, kind of, at a gig or anything like that, So.
And indeed, it is. It's not AI and playback and whatsoever. You want the real experience.
You want the unknown adventure of the day. Yeah.
You want the real experience. You want to know it's all real.
Bit tight for space, but time for coffee. Oh, it's cold. I'm not too sure how far away this person is from here, but do you ever hear the moneyless man? I think he's in Galway somewhere.
Oh, he lives without money.
Yeah, he's about 40-ish, 5 or 6
I think I heard about him.
No, I wasn't too headed that direction and visiting him.
No.
So even though he doesn't have internet, he doesn't have electricity, he doesn't have a watch or anything like that, he lives just by the whatever he feels like in the day.
I mean, in principle, it is. I absolutely are money. We don't. When is it that Ireland has money? Since 800 or whatever, or even later. Well, I mean, with my workshop barter, and I am absolutely, and that is one of my things as well. Abolish money as much as possible.
I'm trying to.
Yes, I need money for my car.
Yeah,
I can't go and say like, here, have some tallow.
Yeah. Well, I'd be doing that as well. I'm going, but what's the least I can get by on? So that's why I do foraging.
Exactly.
I do fishing.
Exactly.
All that kind of stuff,
Exactly, because you automatically go first, like, okay, provide as much as possible for my own food.
I've eliminated all those things. I mean, I don't have a TV like yourself, probably, so.
Yeah. And then indeed, and then it is like, I can make candles, I can make my own clothing, and indeed, bit by bit, step back from that. That's why I say, like, stop shopping. You see, but the thing is, with the whole bartering, it is not that you ask nothing. Yeah, I mean, we have to build as well a culture again from exchange. Because being in a greedy culture, I get that for nothing.
That's true.
Yeah, that's why they have so much money, because they take as much as possible. So in a gift society where everybody would be used to it, you automatically would get. But the other problem is they have to buy the bottle of wine. They're not making the wine themselves. Yeah. So how more we make ourselves, we realize how much work that is. Not only because you have to figure it out, but in general, yes, it's work. And when you look at the whole, what I said as well in the beginning there with Ballina, the makers, the old trades and stuff, we know the value of our stuff.
The time
and we can't afford it from each other.
Yeah.
But we barter. When you start making stuff yourself, you cannot sell it because you would work on the minimum wage.
Absolutely, yeah.
But you have a very valuable thing to barter. And that's where it starts. Because you made that yourself, yeah, and it is high quality, etc., etc.
That's
so
true,
that's why I'm saying start making things yourself.
Yeah, fixing laptops is the same. They said they'd give it to you and say, "Sure, it'll only take you 5 minutes." No, it won't. Come here, different topic altogether. We'll call this one the last topic before we head out with the drone. But it was when we were here the last time doing the baskets, you were talking about a bit of folklore and fairies, but to call them, what other names would they be called?
The good people, the gentry.
Again, banshees, leprechauns, they're all different, or are they all the same?
No, a lot of people call all the spirits fairies.
All right.
Yeah.
What would you call them in Germany, for instance?
Elfen.
Nordic and Finland areas?
But again, it indeed, I grew up in a time where there were no spirits.
Right.
Of course they were there, but I kept my mouth shut, yeah? Because it was, yeah. Yeah, so, okay, there is... fairies is a little bit taken over the name. I actually show you an artist.
Okay.
What is the? Let me see. Where is their book? What is kind of the imagery? What you get a lot now of fairies. People make a post about fairies or whatsoever, and you get this.
Yeah.
You know him? Everybody, I'd say, let me have a look of a typical one here. It's an artist, it's beautiful work.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just looking for one for it's beautiful work, but this is sort of, you know, pointy ears, little sitting on plants, this sort of imagery.
Is this just the little devil inside of us all?
It's a yeah.
The little inner voice that we all have.
This is, you know, this is the imagery everybody has now.
Yeah.
Of fairies. I never have seen a fairy like that.
Yeah.
Like, and the thing is, you could say, like, okay, they manifest in imagery what suits you.
Okay.
People get all the same images.
People get all the same images.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So.
And it's not one's inner voice.
Okay.
Is
you
it?
have. What I have that actually can see them, okay? Not like this with my eyes closed. Some can see with their eyes open. I can't. Okay. I have to close my eyes to see spirits. A lot of people can't see, but they hear. Yeah? So when you hear, it is indeed a voice in your head. And to make the difference of is it your own thought or is it not, yeah, is something to learn. But when spirit talks, it's always very, very clear, short messages. First time a tree talked to me, they probably were talking before as well, but I didn't hear it, was cut me down. And I was at the very beginning where I had no fucking clue about chop and drop or pollarding or coppicing or whatsoever. Okay. So it was, you could have a months-long argument if you cut a wrong branch.
Okay.
That wasn't my thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was so clear. And so I went to my ex there and I said, like, we need to cut that tree. What?
Have you gone mad?
Huh? You tell me that. So, and the tree was completely rotten inside. With the next big storm, it would have fallen on the house.
Yeah. But is that, you said the tree asked you, or was it just your inner voice not telling you?
No.
Have pity on that tree.
No. They have characters as well.
Well,
It is. Okay, if you go philosophically into everything is one and your higher self and stuff, boundaries.
I'm just open. I wouldn't know.
No, but they have characters as well. Brian Boru Oak in East Clare.
See,
my God.
I'd be thinking that, or I think maybe I read it. I don't read, but maybe I heard it somewhere. Every child would have an inner, an imaginary friend. It's only after they start talking and learning and within the 2 or 3 years, they're starting to lose all that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
so would that not be fairies or spirits or whatever? And maybe you're bringing that back out in adult.
Yeah, we have no spiritual school.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're sort of suppressed it.
We are physical beings, we are emotional beings, we are mental beings, and we are spiritual beings. So the spiritual part is always set as non-existence. It's all nonsense.
Yeah. Leave it till you're dead.
Doesn't exist. Yeah. So only indigenous cultures or old stuff is. But that's all savages and da-di-da. So thankfully it's coming back. Unthankfully with a lot of bullshit. But
people want to cash in,
Yeah. And yes, you have till as well. The fontanelle is open till they're 4. So they receive actually a lot.
Yes.
Yeah, or children tell you, oh, grandfather was last night.
True, yeah.
Yeah, those stories. Or they say, like, so-and-so was at the door.
Yeah,
that all happens till they're 4. Because the fontanelle, even that crown chakra, is physical, open still.
Yeah.
It's not grown, closed yet. So yes, we had no school in this.
No.
Yeah, so if I imagine there would have been spiritual people, they call it shamans or whatsoever, who would have seen me at a young age and would have recognized that.
Would have brought it forward.
Oh my God, what could I do now? It would be so much more developed and not have to figure it all out.
Well, society
by myself.
suppresses that stuff anyway.
Yeah. And be safe in working and doing things.
But you're still talking about it as being a separate entity from within rather than your own inner voice, like the fairies.
It is very different what is my own thoughts and what is spirit.
Okay.
It's
so I just wanted
very
to
different, yes.
Figure that out. Yeah.
And so then I figured indeed over time that not a lot of people can see like I do. So they have a sense, an awareness there's something else, or you get the shivers, or you hear a voice, these sort of things. So you have this, but they can't see.
Yeah.
So, but people who can see, and there is really only 2, I think, I know actually. So we see the same thing. Yeah, so fairies, or the good people, I rather call them the good people and the gentry and not fairies, because fairy is a word what is...
Yeah, it's very...
has a lot of different...
You can go all sorts of angles on it.
Like our time anyway, words, we need new words, or we need to look for it. It's gone really difficult, how words change their meaning.
So it's a common entity.
Fairies are a little bit smaller than yourself. They're a little bit androgyn, so you don't really know if it's a male or a female. They have this. I've never seen a fat fairy. They're skinny.
Yeah.
But you recognize them mostly on their behavior. That is not another spirit, like it's not a stone spirit or whatever. On their behavior, because yes, they have that mischievous, childlike.
Well, that's why I always thought the mischievous thing is actually, it's we're always held back, and the mischievous thing is trying to get you to maybe be a bit more risky, and that's why I always kind of thought it might be an inner thing rather than, it's like imposter syndrome with artists.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I know it's really they are different spirits have different characters. Absolutely, have different. You see, there's a chieftain. She is amazing spirit. It's a chieftain. Okay. Completely different. Really, this chieftain personality, wisdom and a calmness and beautiful.
But you're only ever talking.
Completely different than the good people.
You're only ever talking or seeing one at a time, are you? You're not
Spirits?
seeing.
Oh no, you
See multiples.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Mostly fairies or the good people. There is. I never had just one. There's always a few.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
No, you have, but that is. Yes, you have different. Then you have. There is a lot of different. You have dead people. I wouldn't call the good people is I would put in a group of nature spirits.
Okay.
Their mind, nature. That's why if you touch a fairy for or whatever,
I know that,
you know all the stories. What happens
fairy
then.
tree, yeah.
Yeah.
And what about the dead people?
You have people who couldn't move on.
Oh, right, yeah. In limbo.
And that has different reasons because we used to have rituals and people who help them move on.
Yeah. So the haunted house and various things like that, for incidents
Plus,
that
we
happen.
have a society is very greedy.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, you can't move on if you still need all those things.
Always wanting,
And that is the essence of your life.
That's
shopping and having things. Yeah. And when you move over, because you don't die really, you lose your physical being.
Yeah.
You don't change in your head and in your you have still this greed and you need to have something, so you can't move on. Yeah. That's why it's littered really with ghosts or however you want to call them. Who are not able to move on because they were not shown how to move on, and they lived their life in a way that it's not. The purpose of your life is learning how to love, be in your heart place, and be passionate about what you really want. Find out who you really are. Get rid of conditioning and when you found who you really are, you get passionate about what you do, and you will find as well it will always eventually go into good for everybody.
Yeah.
It's a community thing. You're not just doing it for yourself. You start doing it for yourself because you're busy. Like, who am I? Okay, I'm really happy when I'm doing this. But it always ends up to be a community.
It's like a smile. It's contagious.
And with community, I mean everything. I not just mean humans.
Bring the animals and all. Yeah.
Yeah, stones, animals, plants.
Yeah, we'll call it quits on this.
Yeah.